But the reason that each and every single one of you are here, because Maharaj has actually brought you here and he wanted you to be here and he wanted you to take something away. What you're going to take away is Guru Pasha Maharaj's Rat. Because at the end of the day, if you're not practicing that, then basically we are on our own. Because Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj made it quite clear that he only loves the rat and the Gursikh who keeps the rat. Rat pyari mujhko, Sikh pyara nahi. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj is bachan, right? And in his rat, part of your rat is Bani. And without it, we're going to be always lost. Our minds will never settle, always running after the wrong things. We'll never be quiet, we'll never be at peace without the Bani. So, Nitnem is very important in your lives. Do that in the morning or listen to it, and in the evening do that, and then you can do Kirtan Sola before you go to sleep. And that's that aspect of it. And then when you're doing Seva as well, key thing, like here, some of you might have learned that actually when you're actually doing Seva, you're not actually supposed to talk. That you're supposed to do Simran. Seva, bade tarah tarah, I was really sort of glad to see that people do Jodhyan di Seva. You know when people move about your shoes and they put them where they don't put them where you left them, right? And then you spend ages trying to look for them. It's do that kind of Seva. I don't mean like you move people's shoes about purposely, because at times it felt like that people were just moving them around, not actually doing Seva, but trying to mess with their mind for some reason. I'm sure I left them there just a second ago. But doing Jodhyan di Seva is also the most important thing. When you go to Gurdwara Sahib, when you take your shoes off, take a piece of kapra with you. Take a piece of kapra. And when you take your shoes off, you can clean your own shoes if you like. But I recommend you start with other people's, basically. Because that looks weird, you take your own shoes off. And you start doing Seva your own shoes. And you don't want to do that. Do Seva of Saas and the Jode jhad ke, saaf karke, clean them from outside and from the inside where they put their feet. And then take the same kapra and rub it on your matha. And you do Vaheguru Simran whilst you're doing it. There's ways to do Simran, because what you'll find is that the biggest thing that will always haunt us is our ahankar, our ego. If you do part, if you do Simran, that ego comes and yeah man, I can Seva karna, I can part karna, you know what I mean? I do, so 5 more mantras a day, that's quite solid that is. And people, get ahankar of these, how it comes. The way to keep it down is doing Jodhyan di Seva, and you do Simran with it. So Simran is also very important when you get up. Simran karna. And when you make that part of your daily routine, that Maharaj will, like I'm saying, he'll tick you off in his register and he will never forget you. He doesn't forget us. But what it is if we forget Maharaj, then Maharaj basically leaves us to it. He goes, alright, you do what you want to do. Then Maharaj doesn't interfere then. If we're making any mistakes, if we're doing anything wrong, it's on our head, then Maharaj won't intervene and go, okay, my son or my daughter is doing something wrong, I best go and tell them that this is not the way to do it, you change. Maharaj will leave you to it. But when you do Simran, when you do your Nitnem in your body, then Maharaj will have to then, if you're doing something doing something wrong, if you're stuck somewhere, Maharaj will always come to your rescue. Otherwise, like the rest of the world, Jinnah ko Sadguru nahi, they're on their own, to their own resources, that's what they're left to. And this is what we are left to. But we have everything. Guru Granth Sahib Ji Pasha Maharaj is everything. There's been comments that have been made that the way Guru Pasha Maharaj, Sukhasana Prakash, what we witnessed today when Maharajis went, and there's people actually watching. There's other people there's some of these Welsh people actually watching. They must have been thinking, what's something really important going on here. All the fuss is around, they don't know, but we know it's all focused on Guru Granth Sahib Ji Pasha Maharaj. That's how you treat Guru Granth Sahib Ji Pasha Maharaj. And imagine if that's the Shraddha Pyar that you have for Maharaj, everybody will nange pyar towards the end. And even when Maharaj when the car sort of left, usually sometimes, I think last year, people just kind of come back on that point. But no, people still wanted to sort of go to the very last where they could see the car going. They wanted to see that because that's the connection that they had with Maharaj. And you think if you have that sort of pyar, shraddha for Maharaj will forget you. It's never going to happen. Maharaj blessed a lot of people here with a lot of things. But the key thing now is to keep it. Because what it is, it's like a pot. You collect Amrit in it. Amrit of Bani, Amrit of Simran. Now with that pot, what happens is because of our Hagar or Gam, Krodh, Lobh, Ahankar, we poke holes in it. When we poke holes in it, what happens is that Amrit starts to go away. But what we need to do is make sure that we mend that gara, that pot every day, and that's through Seva and Simran and Bani. Nitnem is the most important thing. I'm going to leave you with that in your life, the way to actually keep this buzz going when you have your normal sangat in Gurudwara Sahibs, your Nitnem is the key.